Good evening, everyone. This is Deborah here. I'm in my kitchen doing the very first video in my kitchen for you guys. And what I've been wanting to do is to show you guys how I make my aloe vera juice directly from the plant and why I do it the way I do it and how. Anyway, let's get right into it and welcome to my kitchen. I've already been working with some, but we're going to go ahead and just get started right here, just from the beginning, because I don't want to hold you too long. Here is a piece of aloe vera that I've already cleaned and cut up, and I cut down the sides and I put it in this pitcher that was full of cold water and let it soak for just a couple of minutes so that all of that yellow sap that's right underneath the skin could drain out. Even though I'm not going to eat this, I still like to drain that sap out of it because some people seems to think it's poison, but it isn't. It's just really the inner, it's just part of what they call the whole leaf. It's the whole leaf part. But what I normally just use is the inner fillet of the aloe. So with that being said, then I'll just go ahead and I'll slice as close as I possibly can to the actual fillet, and then I'll take it and cut it up into smaller pieces and slice it right off the leaf like that and put it into this blender. I have tried blending this in the bullet. I've tried doing it in the other big mixers. I've tried doing it in the, like the old mixer with the bowl and and you have the, I don't know what you call that thing that mixes up in the mixer that goes with the bowl. I've tried that. This method is a little bit of work, but it's also kind of easy. If you're only going to do one, it shouldn't take more than about 10 minutes. I'm doing 4 right now, so I've been at this for a minute. Then I take and scrape all of the slimy stuff off of the leaf as well. I've already done probably about 2 or 3 plants already, so I already have this gel. So I guess what I'm getting is actually the juice, because this is more like a gel right here, which I'm not done with it yet, but I'm gonna move it out of the way for now. Right over there. See, I've already done several plants, so this is just clear, slimy mucilage juice, which you could use for a pre-poo, which a lot of people are doing now in the natural hair community, using aloe vera as a pre-poo. And one good thing about this method of obtaining the juice from the plant is that you have none of that gel in it. So this is just clean, and this will rinse right out of your hair, as well as get those curls to popping and nourish your scalp like, all the different nutrients that's in this aloe vera plant. It's just like one of the most healing plants on earth that I've ever heard of. So a lot of people use it for all type of scalp ailments as well. Plus it nourishes your hair and it helps your curls to pop. So again, I'm just scraping everything off that leaf. Let none of it go to waste if I can help it. I have tried the other blenders, but this one right here gives you, excuse me, all the mucilage, which I love. Actually, go ahead and do another really big one. This goes pretty fast. I have been here probably about 20 minutes and I have 4 plants, and it's going pretty fast with this particular blender. Yeah, I use aloe vera in my hair, on my face, everywhere. I do everything except eat it, which I probably should put a few chunks in my smoothies because it is so nutritionally dense and it's really good for your digestive system. Ooh, slippery. Slippery, slippery, slippery. Very slippery. So I'm just gonna put this lid back on this blender and mix it up for just a few minutes here. Excuse the noise, and I think I have a little water. I make a lot of handmade natural body products and hair products. And for all of my face products and hair products, I tend to use the aloe from the leaf. For my body products, I use the aloe from the store for my body butter. So now we've gotten that kind of mixed up there. Put the strainer back over here. And then you just simply pour the mixture of the gel and the juice into the strainer. And the gel is just going to separate, and this is a very small mesh strainer, so the gel will just go right ahead and separate itself. And I try to help it along. After I get all of this blended up, then I'll re-blend this several times just to try to get every bit of juice out of here that I possibly can. I'll re-blend it several times and strain it. And after that, I'll strain everything again, and you'll have a really, really, really clear gel. Let me get the one that I have here. You can see how clear it actually is. It's really clear and thick and slimy, and I keep it in the refrigerator at all times until I use it because I don't want it to change temperatures. So as fast as I take it out of the refrigerator, I always tend to put it right back into the refrigerator because I want it to maintain that temperature so that it can last as long as possible. And you can tell when it's, not any good anymore. It changes the smell, and it gets real watery. It no longer is slimy, no longer is mucilage. It just turns very watery, and that's when I don't use it for anything at all anymore. So I got quite a bit out of that one. And I hope this video was helpful. Again, this is the best blender to use. This little one right here, this where you put the immersion blender on top right here, because this one is the only one that allows you to keep the mucilage intact. That way it gives you great slip when you're putting it in your hair, and you don't get any of those chunks, and you get all the aloe that you possibly can, all the juice you possibly can anyway out of the plant, so you're not wasting anything and getting a lot of use out of it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.